What's up, Vault Hunters? It's Echo here, bringing you another Borderlands 3 video. In today's video, I will be walking you through the takedown raid on Mayhem 4 with my newest build, Pinball FX. In my pictures I have displayed, you can see that the build makes a sort of pinball effect. I will add a link of this build in the description below, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Okay, let's play that intro and get right into it. Get ready. Alright, so to get through the first gate, you don't have to kill the racks. All you have to do is kill the turret guys. Kill those. Don't miss. And the gate will open. I like to use the recursion fire on this part just because there's a lot of blue and shields and flesh guys. So with my infusion that's working with my action skill right now, which is shock, I kill a lot faster. If you're having trouble with a door not opening, sometimes that's due to like dogs at the front gate where you first come in. So just make sure there's none there. Also, if you don't have a fire recursion, like, don't worry about it. Just use your shock, because you're still getting that 90% from the elemental projector, so. Okay, dog. Little squirrely dog. Also, when, like, say you're using your fire recursion and you run into a fire guy, just go ahead and switch to shock. And you're going to want to switch to shock for this guy anyways. I like to stay on shock also for the Valkyrie, because obviously they're shield and armor. Is it you, or does my character seem to be on rollerblades with super speed? Yes, that's our new build. It's called Pinball FX, and I'm going to be coming out with a video for you shortly and showing you how I'm going so fast. Armed and dangerous. Alright, so is that it? If you don't kill him in one shot, you want to switch over to your corrosive weapons. Just try to get him into that immune phase as fast as possible. And he's just being... He's got to be close. Maybe one more. There it is. So the first two Valkyries, they jump down at the top here. So you want to try to keep all of your enemies as close to as up top as you can, so you get the most from your ricochet bullets. Next one's popped. Where are you going? There we go. Now, the third Valkyrie is up there, obviously. Is going to come right down here. So we want to try to funnel all of the enemies to the middle so we get the most out of our ricochet bullets. Also, on this one, it has no shield, so I like to use straight up the corrosive recursion to get the most damage. See? And we just one-shot him like that. Perfect. Alright, so the next phase of the Valkyries is going to be all 3 comes down. Remember, the faster you go, the more damage you do. So that's why you see me supersonic running all over the map. Alright, immune phase done. They're going to come down. I'm going to use my corrosive, get the most damage. And where is the last one? Where? Hilda. Stop running from me. Finish her off with the Cutsman. And she's dead. Next. Next, I'm going to go back to my fire recursion. Because why? We are going to be facing shield and flesh guys again. It's a lot to take in, but once you do it multiple times, you remember the phases, and it just gets to be like habit.
That one needed more training.
The door open. Nope, not yet. Alright, so we have a flamethrower heavyweight, so we're going to switch to our shock because he's obviously immune to fire. We're going to be doing that like throughout too. You just got to remember who you're fighting. We have a little loose guy here. Fine. That's what we have our Maggie for, just the little loose guys. And I used my nade on accident. That's cool. Alright, now, door should be open. Go to our incendiary once again.
Absolute massacre. Don't move.
Okay. Moving on. Who do we have here? Frostbite. Okay. Just making sure they're not flame or shock.
It's on now. Just stop. Didn't break a sweat.
This bridge part can be tedious, but... Alright, so once you're done with most of those flesh guys, I mean, you can go ahead and stay on shock at this point. Because you're going to be fighting those armored dogs. And those balls up there. I forgot what they're called. They're just annoying.
Time out. More!
God. I hate when dogs move like that. They're so fast and slippery. Alright. Doors have opened. Let the first two come out. We have a flamethrower. And hopefully not storm. Okay, we have a storm and I think we just killed the flame. So we're gonna switch over to our fire. Ooh, a lot of frame drops there. Once you killed those 4, door will open and we proceed to Wotan. So for this one, I like to use the shock and then sometimes a quick swap over to corrosive. What's up, EA? What's up, I Love Ice Cream? How are you guys doing tonight? Alright, so first phase, we're going to use our shock recursion. I like to shoot in these little holes just to make sure I get him. Next, he's going to be armor, so we're going to use corrosive. Next is shock, so find his little opening. It's better when there's enemies to ricochet off of, but when there's not, there we go. That'll take it off. There we go. We'll switch to corrosive. And he jumps up. Okay, so I like to do one shot of corrosive just because there's little balls there and I can do a little bit of damage. There's more balls spawning now. Do one more. Good. Now we're going to switch over to our corrosive cutsman to finish him off to the last part of the shields. Alright, now he's got double shield. We're going to make sure we have our shock on. We have to get inside. Ricochet off of. Good, we got the first one down.
Come on, I want a damn challenge.
Next. Wotan himself. Alright, so we killed the top half. We got his shield down. So the only thing we have to do is finish him off. We're going to use our cutsman for that. Make sure you keep using your action skill. Make sure you keep getting speed. Make sure you keep hitting him because if you get low, you need to be hitting him for that sustainment lifesteal. Try to hit the brain for crits, and there we go. And that is how you beat the raid with our new builds, the Pinball FX. Let's go!